What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. We are here at Gentek Performance in Reading, Pennsylvania, dynoing a C7. Regular C7, not a Z06, just a good old looking Grand Sport on the rollers, DynoJet 224. As you notice, we have a E85 sensor in this thing. We will be wiring that up a little bit later, but we wanted to get some actual just gas pulls, 93 octane pulls on this thing, do some tuning, get the tuning in line, see what's going on with it. This does have a tune in it. Somebody's been in this tune before. I don't know who, I don't know what shop tuned this car before, but we're gonna go ahead and retune it basically and verify, you know, obviously air fuel is correct and spark is correct. And if it's not, we're gonna correct all those things as well. Let me exit out of my dyno thingy here. So we're gonna be getting ready to do a few pulls here. You'll get to hear this monster roar. It is completely stock. It looks like it just had, well, I'm lying, it's not completely stock, guys. It looks like it has an AFE coder intake on it and a nice set of long tube headers as well with a Corsa capback, which is pretty common for a C7, good little mods. I'm thinking this thing's probably gonna make maybe, and it's a 7-speed manual too. I'm thinking maybe it might make, I don't know, 430 maybe at the wheels, 440 maybe at the very most, I would think. I could be wrong. The dyno's gonna say whether I'm wrong or not. But if you guys are interested in any dyno tuning or modification work, check out Gentek Performance. First link in the description below. These guys are freaking doing everything from C7 Corvettes, ZL1s to doing water pumps on Dodge Durangos, guys. If you need anything done, including powder coating too, we do powder coating here as well, which is freaking awesome. So if you need any of that done, any services, inspection, emissions, dyno work, modifications, performance work, powder coating, first link in the description below. Call up Gentek and see what we can do for you guys. But let's get started. We gotta get this thing heated up. It is kind of cold, so we're gonna start up, let it warm up a little bit. All right, guys, so we're gonna do our first initial pass. We are gonna be tuning this thing. I know I might have said previously we weren't gonna do E85, but we are gonna tune for E85 as well, kind of see what the difference is between the two. I did a little test hit just to make sure everything was working fine. We ran into a little issues with some O2 sensor problems, which we switched those out. So now everything's hunky-dory again. But, you know, basically a bolt-on C7 Stingray Grand Sport. Nothing crazy. We'll see what it puts down. Connor's gonna help me record. I know everybody misses Connor.
Been a while.
Been a while. Connor, what do you think the numbers are gonna be, buddy? For this first pull, we'll send it, and we're gonna see what it makes.
420.
Jesus.
Send. Just right now.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's get started. Up to 3,900, and I think this thing's still misfiring. It made 451 torque, and at 3,900 made 338. But we had a lot of spark knock on the top end. Almost, I mean a lot. We had like 3 degrees of spark knock, 4 degrees of spark knock. I had to let out of it, guys. This is not my tune, by the way. We haven't even begun to tune this thing yet. So, and I am seeing some misfire counts, so we might have to investigate and see what's going on there. Yeah. It's gonna make power though. It's still rich, still really rich down here. But it's definitely gonna make power. Bad, but it leaned out a little bit, but it's still a little rich. 1280, I can go a little leaner than that, but it made 430 at 5600 and 452 at 4200. So it starts out real good, 1305, 1301, and then it goes to 12.9, starts richening up along the way. I only took it up to about 6 grand because I started seeing spark knock. I seen like 2 or 3 degrees of spark knock. I think it'll make more power, to be honest. But that's my take on it. We'll see. We'll see. I still have some misfire. It looks like I have misfires or something. I don't know. So, I mean, it was only 1 degree of spark knock. So we had 1 degree at 5200 and between 5200 RPM and 5600 RPM, we had 1 degree of knock, and we went to 6 grand. Went to 6 grand. So it's not too bad. I probably have to take some timing out, or it could be because it's running 12 7s. So these direct injection engines don't like running rich. They will start having spark knock. So if I lean it out to 13.0 from 12.7, I might be able to get rid of the spark knock, and obviously it'll make more power, but it looks like it's only pulling like 5600. That's where its peak power as of right now. So we're gonna let it cool down a little bit and come back. Right, Connor?
Oh yeah.
Honey, how happy are you about those numbers so far?
Pretty happy.
430. It was 10 off of what you guessed.
10 off.
But you know what? I think it's gonna make more.
I think so.
Because that's what we do. We make horsey powers.
All the power.
It's lunchtime. I'm gonna let this cool down and take lunch. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Alrighty. That's 434, 454 torque. So I picked up 2 more pounds of torque and 4 more horsepower. Yeah, 4 more horsepower. But it still has some spark knock on the top. It's probably because it's fucking rich. Right at the very top it had, yeah, right at like 5200. It does not like being rich, I can tell you that. It does not like being rich. And I'm reading it back there, so... yeah, right at 52 it starts going rich. 1283. Need to take out some more fuel. Alright, yeah, we'll take out some more fuel and see what happens. 435 and 456. 13.0, 13.1, 13.0, 13.0. Air fuel is like, oh, where did it go?
Gone.
Oh, get fucked. I found it. I zoomed in by accident.
Zoomed in.
I zoomed in from accident. So I'm right on the tippy edge of air fuel ratio, which is good. Sorry about the fan, guys. 13.0 at the very top end. That's not bad. 435, 456 with bolt-ons. That's not bad. I think we might call it. What do you think? I've made like 440 out of these already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think
You're
it's
only
fine.
a couple off.
Yeah, I'm only a couple off. And, I don't know, let's let it cool down a little bit. We'll do a backup run because we did have a 1 degree of spark dog at the very top. So let's let her cool down because she's out like a 195 temperature run. Let's go let her cool down. Maybe we can get a little bit more out of it just by a cool down run. And then we'll do 385.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So I just did a cool down pass. The temperature of the car was at like 165, 170 degrees. I wanted to double check on a little bit of a colder temperature for the thermostat, or colder coolant temperature, which I do like to do because sometimes these things will get up to 200 degrees. Do a dyno cool at 200, let it cool down to 165, 160, do another dyno cool. So like I said, this one was at 165, 170, something like that, and it made 439. Hopefully you guys can see that. 439, 462 foot-pounds of torque. And look at that air fuel ratio. 13.0s all across the board. Very, very clean. I think this thing's gonna respond really well on E85. So we're gonna probably suck the gas out of this sucker. And I could put more timing in it. I haven't done that either. But I don't know if I want to put more timing in it just because, I mean, where it's at right now is where I normally see these C7s, and they do pretty good. I think it's at like 20 degrees of timing or something. It probably could take more, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if I want to take the chance of just looking for another 2 horsepower. It's doing pretty good now. It's actually making some pretty decent numbers, and from all the other C7 Stingrays and Grand Sports that I've done before with bolt-ons, 440s, 450s is about the number you're going to see on these things. Some are a little bit lower, some are a little bit higher, but I think we're going to put the E85 in and give her a roundabout on E85 and see what she does on E. Probably pick up another 5 or 10 horse. Probably ain't gonna be that big of a deal. So we'll show you anyways. Don't matter. Definitely going to make some fucking power, because that little pull up to 3,700 made 473 foot-pounds of torque, and well, 341, but it's definitely going to make some power. It's definitely going to make some power. So I got to put some more fuel in it because it wants more fuel. It's hungry. But yeah, you can already see it's going to make power. She's going to make some power. This next pull, we should be able to do a full pull on this next one.
That'll put you in your seat. And
it's only on, oh, it went away. Oh, there it is. It's only on 64% E is all that's in it. It's not even like full E. It's like winter blend, 64%. So it's not, it could be more.
could.
It could be, if it was 85%, it'd be a lot better, but alright, we're gonna make it happen though. We're gonna make it happen. Right, Connor?
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go. 482 torque at 4200, but it made 455 horsepower at 5300, but we didn't finish the run because of it running, you know, lean here, but it's still picking up power. I think we're going to see the 465 out of this motherfucker, dude, and we're definitely going to, I mean, 485 on a cool run. 482 is fucking close. From 462 to 482, we picked up 20 foot-pounds of torque. 20 foot-pounds of torque and 15 horsepower at the wheels on E, on 64% E. We're gonna start finessing. We have more tuning to do. Flat as balls. Look at that. That's a beautiful line. Hi boss. Everybody say hi to Greg. Hi Greg. You want to guess what this made?
457.
What? How did you know, dude? Oh shit. Oh. There you go, guys. 457, 483 torque. And that air fuel line looks superb. All right, guys, so the car is cooled down a good bit. Actually, I was on the Mako truck. And we added a little bit more timing to the tables. Well, to the flex fuel table. We're gonna add a little bit more timing, and we're gonna see if it picks up a little bit more on we added 2 degrees extra timing. So we're gonna see what it does. Hopefully, it adds some decent horsepower. If it does, good. If it doesn't, I'm gonna back the timing back down to what it was, just to be on the safe zone and stuff. So here we go. So that was one. It only made 455 and 481, so we lost a little bit of power. It's nice and hot now. We didn't have any spark knock, which is good. We're gonna do another we're gonna do a back-to-back pass and just compare. If it's still the same, we're gonna take those degrees of timing out and just play it safe. But now it is up to 174. Let's do a back-to-back run here. I think that's all we're gonna get out of it, honestly. Air fuel's looking real clean, but I'm happy. I'm happy. 172. think that's all she wrote. Didn't change anything. Let me double check spark knock. I don't think we didn't have any. So we're good to go on spark knock. 67% on the E85. And there you go, guys. Some back-to-backs right there for you. Air fuel's looking good. Shut the car off here. 455, 481, a hot run, 457, 483. Nothing really changed. Air fuel is way on, really good. Air fuel is looking very good actually, and it's pretty much the same runs back to back. So I think just for safety reasons, I'm going to take those 2 degrees of timing back out where I had them, and I think I'm just going to let it fly at that point. But that's not bad numbers, guys. That's not bad numbers at all. Well, guys, the numbers don't lie. And oh, there's Connor. Hey, buddy. What do you think of those numbers, my friend?
Pretty good.
They were pretty good numbers for this freaking the C7. I gotta say, and it's basically just a AFE coder intake. I think they're Texas Speed long tube headers and an E85 sensor setup. That's it. We got to put the plastics back on. That's, you know, don't let that fade. We didn't even take the top off. Like usually I take those off to hold. Usually I take those off to keep heat from being held in. I didn't even take that off. That tells you how effective that shit is. Nice red interior. I do love the red interior in this car. So the only thing left that I got to do on this thing is I got to do a little drivability on it for the E85 tuning, basically. So I got to adjust some things for the drivability, which I'm going to do on the dyno here. I'm not going to put that on camera because nobody's really going to want to see that stuff anyway. You just guys want to see the numbers. But other than that, man, what a great solid set of numbers that this thing has. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty happy. Good dyno day for this C7 2017 C7 7-speed Corvette. So hey, if you guys want your C7 dyno tuned by yours truly here at Gentek Performance, give these guys a call. We'll get you set up correctly the very first time, and we'll do modifications to your car too, which will be freaking awesome. So give these guys a call, guys. Link in the description, first link in the description below. Check them out. Follow their YouTube, their Instagram, their Facebook, whatever you can find. Call them up if you need anything, late model GM stuff, and old stuff too. We got the Roadrunner still over there. You can see the Roadrunner, 1974 Roadrunner with a Hellcat swap in it. That'll eventually be on the dyno as well. But full restoration builds, modifications, and dyno tuning, powder coating, all kinds of other cool stuff, and fabrication as well. Greg does amazing fabrication work as well. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all that fun stuff, and deuces, guys.